Welcome. Come on in. I'm going to be giving you messages for mid-March to April already. 2026. Come on in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. That is really weird that sometimes my singing bowl works way more better than others. I don't know what that's about, but it does work regardless. It's the frequencies, right? We need those frequencies. All right, we're going to get into it, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Obviously, star workers, light workers, welcome. Well, thank you to all the newer subscribers and watchers. I really appreciate it. And the returning, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't waste my time. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Geminis who may have crossed over, and the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in and give me a message, us a message, for everyone's best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. Wow, I can't even believe I'm trying not to see what I'm seeing. And I see it. Gemini, I think you do too. One more, please. Wow. Hi, I can't believe what's coming out. Boy, these times. Gaia changing. Right? Bringing shit out. Are you ready? First card out. Envy. Hi, honey. Hi, Kaplans. No, unfortunately, I don't do Braille readings. I don't know anyone personally. I'm sorry to say. I would definitely keep on trucking. And you know what? Any of my other viewers, if you know of anyone that does Braille readings, put it down below for our other watchers, okay? Anyway, resentful, competitive, and discontent. Something about that in the past, Gemini. All right. Narcissist. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile little things they are. Narcissists. They can put it out, but they can't take it. Now we gotta mind those people because it's all about them, see? I have sass and I have frass. And I'm in one of those moods, so we'll see what comes out in the cards. Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. This is crowning you for the next couple weeks. Something about these bad cycles and bad decisions. Whatever's going on here, I feel like it's going to continue. Unfortunately, they're gonna take every opportunity they can. They just, that's how they roll, right? These people, they don't know how to do anything without deception or some sort of manipulation. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, denial, excuses, running away. Oh, yeah. And escape. You know, putting things under the rug, I guarantee you, is what started this shit in the first place, in the very get-go, however long ago that might have been. But this is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework. No more, maybe, excuses, denial, and escape. How's that for empowerment? Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. I like it. When that dandelion is in full bloom yellow, it represents the sun. When it's in full self mode in white, it represents the moon. And when you blow on it, and all those selves go out into the ethers, those are your wishes. That's the stars. Sun, moon, and stars here, baby. I like it. Something about that. Wishing, nostalgia, deja vu, all of that. Where am I? I gotta find my deck here. All right, so somebody's very envious. We're talking about more than likely, well, it's definitely narcissist envy. That's like it kind of goes together, you know, whether you want to admit it or not. I don't know who's cross watching, but I'm feeling it. Anywho, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Cross watchers are always welcome on my channels, but don't be pissed at me if you hear the truth. I'll tell you that right now, because narcissists don't last on my channel very long. Those trolls are usually here to say something bad, something to, you know, and then they kind of disappear, right? And that's the point. Old books, something about old books, knowledge. Maybe something about an old book had something to do with learning something. I'm feeling like antique book, like literally old, right? Hi. Hi. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Funk Congress. Funk Congress. What a name. I love these names that you guys come up with as surnames. It cracks me the hell up, some of them, you know. Anyway, show me what I need to see. Welcome, everyone. Yes, there should be something in here for you if you have Gemini anywhere in your chart. That's the point. But they are directed towards my North Noders, my star seeds and light workers, and everyone that is trying to guide people into waking up, just to say the least. I have a lot of newer watchers on my channel, meaning I know that they don't have a lot of knowledge about this stuff. So I'm going to try and hit it on all ends, okay? Because this is North Node, I'm still going to try and hit. So kind of be patient is what I'm saying with me here. Anywho, show me what I need to see here, Spirit. I need a whole bunch of cards and we can get into my tarot. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Wow. Hi, Libra. Funk Congress. Yeah, you're a Libra, so you're one of those cross watchers, eh? Yeah, if you're on the cusp, what that means, hun, abuse just came out. Imagine that. If you're on the cusp, what that means is you're on the cusp of in-between signs. Yeah, see, I just got done saying I have newer watchers on my channel. Usually that's around the 21st to the 23rd of each month. Depends. 22nd. There's a lot of deciphering there of, you know, what. But that's usually when the zodiac signs change over. So right now we're getting out of Pisces and into Aries, right? And if anybody out there is Aries, happy early birthday. And if you're Pisces, happy birthday. But anyway, yeah, so we have Libra in the house. But so you're cross-watching. So you must know someone that's Gemini. Anywho, I'm getting off of that. Show me what I need to see. Abuse is here, something, right? This narcissistic energy is very abusive. They're egotistical. They're in the ego, right? They probably drive a big truck with big ass fucking tires. You know, like they gotta show it off and have some power, right? Some kind of something like that. They're opportunists. They go where the option is, you know. Do you notice these people might flock towards people that have something going on, which is kind of funny that way. But they're really this little itty bitty person. They're all spoiled, rotten little fucking brats inside. That's what it is, right? I don't care if they're male or female. They're spoiled, rotten fucking brats. And that's what a narcissist truly is to me, in a nutshell. Anywho. But this abusive behavior and this narcissist is being highlighted. I need a bunch of cards, please, Spirit. I don't know where we're going with this, but with this envy, abuse, narcissist, thrills, running, wishful thinking vibe, I'm not thinking it's all so, you know, good of a vibe here. So show me what I need to see. I'm getting all kinds of messages, so moose or caribou. Moose or caribou. Interesting. That's not a very common kind of thing. Somebody may live in the northern hemisphere, however, right? Somebody's favorite moose. This may pertain to you somehow, some way. It has something to do with continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Is this somebody's favorite, stuffed animal? Or is it, what is this? Or is it just representing the northern hemisphere? I'm not sure. You're going to have to flip and flop anytime and each time you feel fit during the entire reading. Regardless of what I say, if it doesn't fit, discern my shit, discern everything. That's what I tell my collectives. Discern everything. And when you question it again. And it's okay to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Show me what I need to see and we can move on. 2 more here. Let's move on here. Where are we going with this? This narcissistic POS. I'm sorry, you're on my channel. I'm an abuse survivor. I don't deal with this. I don't take it lightly. I ain't into it. In fact, I'm more about empowerment than anything. So where are we going with this? Kind of over the woe is me situations and the victimhood. I ain't into it. I see right through it. You can't fool me. I just, once you learn, it's not that you can't fool me. It's just that once you really learn a lesson, you don't do it again, right? Protection, running, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's looking for protection or somebody is protected, because if you're a higher vibrational, you are, period. Flipping, period. You're protected. Especially in today's day and age. If you're a chosen one of the 444 out of this planetary BS that's going on. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my kitty in the background, but he's playing in the sandbox. So just be mindful. It's white noise. But somebody's asking for protection. Somebody's running. They're escaping. They're in denial. They're well, these people are narcissists because that's what they do. They run. They don't fucking face they're weak. You gain your strength literally and honestly through healing. So there's that. Tattoo. Somebody has a situation with it, or maybe they're getting a new tattoo. Second chance. Maybe somebody's redoing their tattoo. That's funny because this is right over it. Wishful thinking. But on the other hand, I'm thinking tattoo represents things that are permanent. Yeah. So things that are permanent from the past, and hoping for the best. Right? Hoping for the best. Okay. Anywho, let's get into my tarot. We're going to get way deeper. Get some clarification and validation. Whatever. I'm going to start with one of Rider-Waite's tarot decks. Out of the thousands, hundreds, at least. He probably has at least hundreds. Good evening. Good evening. Is Virgo before Libra? Yes. Virgo, September-ish. Libra, October-ish. So, yeah. All right. So, anyhow, 4 Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles down, the Hermit down. I got a bunch here. 5 of Wands down. I didn't realize I had this many. The Death card. This one's teetering. 9 of Swords and the Fool reversed right in the middle. Old books. Old knowledge. Coming into knowledge. Coming into old knowledge. I'm feeling ancient knowledge. I'm feeling High Priestess vibes. Somebody out there is a High Priestess. Or male or female, I don't care. How I get that out of that old book. Anywho, envy, jealousy, resentful, competitive, and discontent. Envy is very discontentful, so we know that. Abusive, 7 of Pentacles with narcissist. Yeah, they're working on stuff for sure. Yeah, they're like assessing things, or you are, both of you, on either hand. I'm feeling very dual energies here. Absolutely. Somebody's on their own, but here I'm feeling a lot of lack. 9 of Pentacles reverse, a lot of lack, a lot of poverty. Moose or caribou right over this. Crowning you. They want you in luck, of course. See? This is spell work being done. The deeper I look into it, it's spell work being done. But on the other hand, for those of you who are newer, hello, hello, hello. This is Gemini MKO. Hello. Did you tap on it? Anywho, this is very without. Protection, hope, fear, challenge, and homework with the Hermit reverse. These people are, I'm getting a lot here. They're running, first of all, escaping, denial, excuses, and whatever. And this is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework with protection right under this. Yeah, they want protection, but they're running. They're making excuses, but they want protection. Well, if you're asking for the most, I'll hold on. I got questions here. I'm the damn reader. If they're running and they're in denial and they're making excuses, there's a reason for that. No? Yeah? And then they want protection. See? The only thing that's going to protect them is not going to be of good. Because if you're escaping it, yeah, you can't, that's like so unnatural. That's like so not gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna be for you. This is weird. These messages, Hi. Yeah, hi. So, anywho, I'm feeling very unhealed. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to take solitude time. I'm too busy, kind of thing. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. 5 of Wands down, tattoo. Yeah, these things are permanent. It happened in the past. All this confusion and conflict. All this fucking bullshit. 5 of Wands. That's what that stands for in my book right here in this reading. It's all bullshit. Wishful thinking, second chance, nostalgia. But tattoo is right there. So something's permanent, but they want a second chance. They know they can't attack. They can't like cause confusion anymore, but they want a second chance. Okay, that's good, right? They don't want to attack anymore. then are we learning lessons? Sorry, bad hair day. Whatever. You know what's funny? Is my hair is so crazy, it'll probably stand straight up. And I'm going to leave it that way for all you people that have OCD. Something's over. Something's over. Something's very transitional. Old books coming into knowledge. Something's getting old. It's over. Envy, jealousy, competitiveness, and discontent. Somebody needs to heal. And on the other hand, it's no rest for the fucking wicked. Are we talking actual devil energies? Now, we've been talking about that in your past readings for umpteen months now. Is it escalating? Or was it escalating? Look at all those swords above her head. It's all spell work. It's all abuse. You know, they wanted this person in destruction or chaos or mental confusion, nightmares. You know, they wanted this. See, Seven of Pentacles is over it. They put the intent into it. They may be reassessing things for some of you. I'm hearing. For some of you, they may be changing their minds. Let's hope that stays in the message, hey? Because they're not so innocent after all. Fool down. Guilty AF. Oh, yeah. Playing the cards close to your chest, however, and not telling anybody about your moves, right? That's dead center in the reading, Gemini. Moose or caribou. Something about the northern hemisphere or somebody's favorite animal or something. Moose, technically, all right, let's get into it. Moose, technically, I live in New Hampshire, right? I'm all about the White Mountains. I love going up there. I used to be like a tour guide kind of person. It was great. But one thing about moose is they are dumb as dumb as dumb. I don't care how big they are. Yeah, they could take your car out, so you got to drive with caution or it'll kill you, literally. But they are dumb as dumb. And that might have, this abusive, I don't know, something might do. Right? Exactly, right? We got the wheel here. Comes around, goes around. The wheel of the year is going on. We are in March, right? March is the new year, technically, for a lot of people that believe that. Canada. Hello, neighbor. I'm in New Hampshire. And I'm not far from the border. Yeah, cool. Right on. Anywho, this is changing in your favor kind of thing. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Asking for protection. Having that come in. It is happening. Just know it. These people are running and escaping. And there's a lot of excuses everywhere. But fate, karma, and destiny. Something's divinely timed here, right? So I'm feeling like, oh, I don't want to say that out loud because it might ruin somebody's plans. But I just got something. Anywho, Ace of Swords is all about truth. It's all about fate, karma, and destiny. We just got over the wheel of, and it sort of has it in here too, but it's about the truth. It's about clarity, and it's about coming into clarity and how these things are permanently done, right? With a tattoo type card, right? Somebody may be getting a new tattoo or something, but not dealing with these competitive energies right now, and wishful thinking is definitely on your mind. There's no doubt. And who wouldn't want that, by the way? 6 of Wands. Yeah, it was definitely publicly recognized. I feel like there was a coven or a cult involved. Now we have the moon. Ironically. Yeah, there's no coincidences. So, ironically, coven or cult, yeah. But there's recognition to you, my friends, what you've endured, what you've accomplished. I'm feeling like, give yourselves a pat on the back too, because we go through it on this planet, man, and we do. And in today's day and age, it's not exactly fun. Some of these energies on this planet are wicked, and we know this, right? But I feel like you're being acknowledged for the transformation as well, Gemini, right? Because I have the recovery card right over it. So they're envious of your recovery. I love it. Let them be. Sit down. Sit down, Satan. Not today. We don't need your BS. It's getting old on this planet. Although there's deception everywhere, abuse and things that are hidden, and this narcissist, egotistical. It is a fucking nightmare. It is in your present. You're dealing with it hard. Oh yeah, let me hold that up so you can see it. Yeah. This is wicked right now for you guys. What the fuck? What the hell? Show me. Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Lovers. That's a surprise. Ah, okay. Well, you're asking for protection for somebody that you love. More than likely a younger spirit. Excuse me. There is neglect here. There's some sort of, I guess, back in the day, back in the day, there might have been some sort of codependency or some sort of, whatever that was back in the day, the neglect or what. But it's showing that, excuse me, I'm getting hiccups all of a sudden. So, I'm not really sure. I mean, I am feeling a lot of stuff, but when it comes to abuse, it could be a mother figure, it could be a female figure. I mean, you can flip and flop it, but something about that neglect, Now I have 4 cups here, and the Tower reversed on the bottom of the deck. So, the Tower's here. Know that in my readings. But they're either denying this, refusing it, or whatever. And then we have the Emperor underneath, taking control. Taking control of the situation, trying to complete things, trying to wrap it up, right? Temperance, very unhealed, yeah. People are doing black magic all over the fucking place. And abuse is black magic, by the way. Oh, God, yeah. Who does not know that? Ten of Cups down. 4 of Swords, yeah. Gotta heal around the home. There's ancient knowledge being questioned. I know this is funny. I'm going to leave it like that just to bother somebody with OCD. I swear to God, I'm going to do it. Because I'm Scorpio. Anywho, hi everybody. Major neglect, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. There is something about the home being off here. It's not so hot. There's a lot of healing here that needs to happen. Envious, resentful, competitive, and this is what started the reading. See? So it gives a vibe like that dark, not so good vibe, right? I need a bunch of cards, Spirit, please. Daughter of Cups. That's nice. I like this card. But I don't like the fact that somebody's daughter or son may be the ones being abused. Or something about that with this narcissist, this egotistical opportunist, this piece of shit. Whoever the fuck it is, I don't know, but I'm getting like very annoyed. I don't like these kinds of energies, and I don't take it lightly. Somebody's making plans, trying to figure things out. Moose or caribou right under this. I like it. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Does somebody have something up their sleeve that they're working on? That's what I'm getting. That may be you. Somebody's in a very independent energy and hurting. And it has to do with these energies. Completely. 5 of Pentacles. It's very debilitating. It could be ostracizing. Look at the sadness and the disappointment. You know? I'm feeling like somebody felt left out. Somebody was scapegoated. Somebody might have been homeless or pushed out into the cold, right? Somebody's now asking for protection after they're unhealed and running. Ooh, is this taking a turn, my friends? They're now the ones asking for protection. Son of Pentacles down. With 5 of Wands down with the tattoo card. Yeah, the black magic, the bad seed, you know? It's permanent. Wishful thinking, yeah. Second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. But a bad seed is a bad seed. So that's going to depend on where you are in the story. And it's going to depend on everything because there's so many different scenarios, right? I don't like people either. They're the scariest things on the planet. It's not animals. It's not monsters. It's people. People are the monsters. And that's the fucking God honest truth. Let's get real. It's disgusting. We need to fucking end it because it's getting old. It's getting fucking old. Everybody here, everybody on these channels, everybody that's even, you know, there's a lot more of us than you think. We want the truth. We're tired of suffering. We're tired of being lied to. We're tired of being taken in. We want the truth so we can make sense of things. Yeah? These higher ups, of course, it's not their plan. So we gotta, like, figure a way strategically how to get around that. See? I got a lot of piss and vinegar under my belt. These fucking higher ups or narcissists or whoever the fuck they think they are, you know, have something under their sleeve. And if they're playing with me, number one, I'm going to see through it because I got my superpower cape on and I have my spidey senses, and you should too. And get so good at it that they can't hide from you, right? For the newer watchers, do your research. You know, some people are on this planet to destruct. It's their job. And we need to understand this. Some people nowadays, they're saying half of the people are fucking reptilian. Right? Well, when you're talking star seeds and light workers, and you're talking Arcturians and Palladians and all of that, I don't know what these people are thinking. Son of Swords and the Moon. Damn with that abuse, narcissistic bullshit. Son of Swords right next to this. We got Death card, Son of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Moon. Boom, 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 boom. Right in front of me here. Yeah. I feel like there's still some things that you may come into information about. I don't know if this is lies or what's hidden. I feel like it is because the moon is here, but not everybody. I don't know if it's like one or two of you or something, but whatever. Somebody's changing direction, I feel, or thinking about it. But basically, this is about, you know, maybe an aggressive kind of thing, or, you know, maybe did they want you dead? Do you know too much information with this old books? Are you too smart for your britches, Gemini? Is somebody trying to corner you or something? Yeah, let them go. You know, it's going to depend on all of you. Some of you are way more serious in a situation than others. So I do have to make that apparent. I do know a lot of Gemini higher vibrationals, and I know lower. So there's that. You're gonna have to decipher. Yeah. The moon is what's hidden, right? We got it twice here, actually. So this deception is wicked, or could be, depending on where you are in the story. But it's definitely whatever's hidden. It's not a person. It's representing what's hidden. It's representing what's not right, what's kind of like foggy. If you have a foggy sense of something, that's the moon. If you like your gut, if your gut is telling you, that's the moon. It could be lies. It's all of it. It's all of it. It's the way it is. That goes over there, by the way. Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare, this abusive situation. It's put all of us in this situation. See, these narcissists are the problem on this planet. Oh, yeah. And a lot of you don't realize, some of you may, but a lot of you don't realize that every sociopath, every sadist, every psychopath has narcissistic tendencies. See? But not every narcissist is a nut job. Okay? We'll just leave it at that. So depending on the level of what you're dealing with, this is talking about the higher level. So the ones that are, you know, the more of the sociopathic than just a narcissist. But although narcissistic Jezebel, man, Jezebel's a bitch. Let me tell you, she's in a female form, and she can take a male figure or a female figure. She's a bitch. And you know what kills me? I seen this car with Jezebel on the license plate, like they're proud of it. I looked at them like, ew, you're gross. Like, why would I? Now I know not to go near you. Right? Like, what are these people thinking? You know? Your group, like this world, yeah, is hell. I get it. I get like a lot of people are like out of their minds, but a lot of us are not. There's still a hell of a lot of us that are sane and want to ascend, and we don't want your shit. It's getting old. God, if you can't tell, the South Node is buckling down because they're scared. They're scared of us light workers. They're scared of the information coming out. They're scared of you taking your power back. Which means you should. There's some fucking sass and frass. It's about ending those ancestral curses. Dead center in the reading. The fool down. They're not so innocent after all. Play your cards close to your chest. Something about the northern hemisphere with moose and caribou right over this. Thrills, chills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. It's not going to end with these egotistical opportunists. See, it doesn't end. They're earthbound. They were here way before we were, right? They're getting good at their energy after being on this planet for so many years, yeah? So I say reverse the psycho analogy on them. And that's how Gaia wins. Where am I here? I'm all mixed up. I don't really care because I'm just going to go with it, right? Daughter of Pentacles with this illusion. It's not as it seems. Protection right over it. They may not realize it. See? They may not. Sorry to say. The truth is the truth. You may not want to turn somebody against somebody, but you have to show them the truth. If it is a child that you're trying to teach, I would say, what do you think? If they have to grow up young, then that's what today's day is anyway. All kids are growing up way too fast. So maybe this child does need to know the truth so they can make up their minds, right? I know of a situation where the mom and son are wicked close and the father is really bad. He's a psychopath, okay, in this situation. Literally. Without me, he is. And so the child, I'm not going to name names, the child actually sees the father now for what it is. And I don't know if that's great, but hey, kids forever and ever have been waking up too quick. So, sometimes it's not so bad, I guess. Maybe if you bring them up in the right way. I don't know, but show them, like, is your mom or dad lying to you? Do you see, it's really a shame that we have to go there, but I'm channeling right now, so it's for somebody. Yeah, we got the world again over here. Or not again, but we have the world. It's about closure. And we have the Ace of Swords. The truth is the truth, Janet. The truth will always prevail. Right on, Gemini. I'm liking it. Liking it a lot. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia with tattoo right over it. This is pretty big for some of you. That door closed over here is big for somebody. There's a lot of karma. A lot. When we have to close the door and move on, it's for a reason, yeah? 6 Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Yeah, the reciprocation of it all. People see it. This coven, this cult, whatever. It's publicly recognized. Old books and envy right over it. Did I use the same deck twice? I did. I was supposed to use 2 decks. That's why I'm confused with this layout. Alright, we'll just keep going. Whatever. Yeah, there's a lot hidden, but it's coming out. These people do not want it. They don't want it. There's something divinely timed here, big time. This deception is huge for some of you. And the anxieties are real right now with the solar flares that are coming down on the earth. I'm not wicked into astrology because I don't understand a lot of it. But we all kind of do because it's all kind of coincided. Maybe you know more than I do about it, but whatever that is. There's no love here with this abuse, with this deception. It's just again validating it and saying how anti abuse you were. We'll just leave it at that, right? Yeah, trauma. This could be child inner child wounds. This is when trauma happens when you're young, right? Bad memories, the very least of it, but it's still tribulations here that's being highlighted. Queen of Pentacles, the neglect, the abuse of it, the um uh, I feel like a lot of people really just don't give a shit deep down, but they're putting on a mask and they're making it like they really care, and they're underneath it all, they're the ultimate narcissists, and they're the ones that are doing the most damage, and you're trying to fight it. That's what I get. They're trying to suppress it as long as they can, and that's what narcissists do. But they you absolutely love this person. You're asking for protection, right? Queen of Wands is stepping up, and if you look at this snake or cobra, it's probably just snake. I don't think it's cobra, but protecting that nest, the eggs. And if you piss that mother off, she's gonna friggin' bite you, and that's poison. Poisonous. Protection. Ding, 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 ding. You are protected. If you're a higher vibrational, you're protected, period. It's not wish fulfillment. Something about really not wanting this permanent thing. Like, are you at a point where maybe like you really don't want the kids to go through this kind of thing? And if it's not kids, it's someone you care for. You really don't. The devil reversed with the Five of Swords. Oh boy. I had an extra card here, so I took it. The abuse and bullying, possible mind control, all of that, asking for protection, breaking the chains, breaking the addictions, breaking the cycles and the continuous cycle. Where is it? Right here. Breaking that. Right? Tel Aviv, Israel. Holy moly. Hello. Hi. That's what that's about. But this is a very bullyish. It's a very, you're going to do what I say kind of thing. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Bad investment. I don't know. I can't even not make it up. Something was a bad investment. You may be changing direction. Maybe that's a side note. Maybe you want to move things around. All right. Anywho, we're going to move on. I did switch decks, by the way. It just looks the same to me. I thought so. We're going to do it again, however, with my familiar tarot. So, yeah, show me what I need to see. Ace of Cups. Envy. Drink deeply, my friends. There's a new beginning. Out of this unhappy home and healing vibe. Recovery vibe. Right? Now I have the Hierophant reversed. Of course we do. The Emperor. This is funny to me, and not funny. I'm sorry, I don't mean it funny. I mean it just as a layout. you know. This could actually, this abuse, the narcissist, whatever, this could be talking about move out situations. You know, if you're living with a partner, they may be moving out or divorce. On the other hand, if that's not it, I do have to ask if you're, maybe you're questioning their ethics of teaching. Like, what are you actually teaching these people? Are you teaching them the gaslighting and the bullshit and the scapegoating, or are you teaching from love and light? Yeah, some people are cloaked in love and light. Abuse right over it, narcissist. The Emperor there, and then we had the Four of Pentacles down and the Five of Swords down. We're getting rid of that fucking abusive bullying energy. It's on its way out, thank God. Taking control, bossing up. Although, on the other hand, narcissists are always like the ones that are, micromanagers, or just they're so power hungry. And this world, where we're coming from in this world, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's all people care about. Like, who gives a fuck? And actually, these people in power are losing their power because people don't give a fuck anymore. With the Epstein files and everything else coming out, and all the fucking bullshit and the wars and the inflation and the this and the that. Yeah, people don't care. Who cares? So this person's a power hungry freak, or something, maybe, possibly. Letting go, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Letting go, asking for protection of all the disappointment and everything that's going on, right? Five of Swords down. We can't be brutal. We can't attack this person anymore. Tattoo, it's personal. It's personal. Okay. I didn't mean that. I meant to say it's permanent. All right. Second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. Show me what I need to see. I need a bunch. We need to move on. Where are we going with this? It's like everything, I kind of feel like a lot of us know a lot of this, but we're being validated with it. Where are we going with it? Clarity, right? Big transformation with that death card, right? A lot of transformation, right? Metamorphosizing these energies into that new beginning. Drink deeply. I like that message, Spirit. That's pretty wicked. I like, in a good way, wicked. Being in New England, that's how we roll, It's wicked good, If it's really wicked, I'll let you know. Otherwise, it's wicked good. Too funny. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Where are we going with this? Very level here. Knave of Pentacles. It's actually teetering just a tiny bit. All right, so you can see these three wolves here howling at the moon. Usually when wolves howl, they're either bonding or they're getting ready for kill, or both. That's how it is with the alpha, the omega, and whatever, right? I am feeling like with the Hierophant down and the abuse and this narcissist, this is a wicked energy for some people. And now I'm saying wicked in a way. I think you get it. Show me. This is not a good energy. Five of Pentacles. Dead center in the reading. Strength. Protection. Courage. Right on. Resilience. Bring it, bitches. I'm all about empowerment. Come on. Bring it, bitches. Gemini, you can do this. You can do this. You've got it. It's a very debilitating. There's that word again. I meant disabling. Is somebody disabled? Or is it just a disabling situation? They were ostracized, whatever the fuck it was. Left out. Put out. Excuse me. It was very heavy. Very heavy. They don't want people to talk. They don't want people to be themselves, right? Because if you're yourself, it might make them look bad. That's the narcissistic thing if I don't know it. Anything that makes them look bad, you know, they're victim. You know? Yeah, here's some enlightenment for them. And you, which is really cool because this is Trump, my friends. This is popularity. It's growth. It's expansion. It's great. It's awesome. We can't live without the sun and water. But here I'm feeling like, you know, the illumination of it. You know, the truth is right here. The closure's right here. The tattoo, right? Wishful thinking. I'd say you have some luck under your belt, if you ask me. Two of Wands down, Four of Swords, King of Wands down, Knight of Pentacles down, Queen of Swords down. Wow. All right, everything I say in here has to do with about a sacrifice. Hanged Man. Somebody's waiting for a shoe to drop. I don't know what you're waiting on. Get to it. Doesn't work in this book. However, the sacrificial energies are obvious. All right. Change plans, maybe, or no plans here in the past with this public acknowledgement. Sorry, my Bluetooth just turned. I didn't even know it was on. So whoever's spying heard that whole thing. Four of Swords again, healing, recuperation, giving it a rest, putting something to rest, right? Did I I'm not wishing this on anyone, but I'm wondering if some of you may be going through some sort of expectance of someone to pass soon. I'm going to say that way. Maybe they're older. Maybe they're not doing well. I don't know. Whatever it is. King of Wands fell off their throne or was never on it to begin with. Moose for caribou, thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. This person is not going to boss up. They fell off their throne or they were never on it. This king. I don't know. Maybe they don't deserve the throne. You're going to have to decipher. Either way, they're not taking any action. There's like no responsibility here. There's a lot of roots to the issue here. There's a lot of trauma. There could be, you know, serious things that we need to work on. Neglect, codependency issues, whether that's now or in the past because it's reversed. Something about that. Did this narcissist create codependency issues? Aren't they so good at that? And then make the person look bad at the same time. You know, Knight of Pentacles reversed, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Mother of Swords, the lovers, yeah, running. Yeah, from all their bad, wicked bullshit. All their black magic. You're asking protection, however, and I feel you are. They're bitter as fuck, however. They're not going to care. They're not going to change. They're very hostile. They're going to continue going on, and it's being illuminated to all with the Sun card. Yeah, the sun is the sun. And with the Ace of Swords right over this and the Five of Swords down, you know, exposure of the brutality, exposure of the abuse, exposure of the BS, whatever it is. Okay, that's being highlighted in the next couple weeks. Nice job, Gemini. We got the Ring. A rich and happy marriage, disappointment in love. Yeah, this is probably like we had the Hierophant down. Yeah, here. Could be a divorce. You know, there was a commitment there of some sort. Maybe it went awry. Sorry to say. or something of that kind. There's some riches there. I feel like small gifts given or received or something small, small, I don't know, gifts, whatever it is. The eye, yeah. Third eye, right? They all know you're looking into stuff you know. You know. Gemini. And if you don't know, you may be researching it. Very good luck here. What a good omen for you, Gemini. I love it. After some serious heartache. The pig is like one of the best cards. The pig, the flames in this deck, and there's another one, but that's one of the best ones. The flames are the best one. But that's right up there. Trust me. You're good to go. You are protected. Know it. And if you're not, I'll send you mine. And I got some hell of a strong energy. I'll send you some of mine, baby. You'll be protected. Yeah, somebody's longing for you, or you are them. Maybe missing someone, but I feel like a longing, like you want to see, like a desire. You have a desire for someone. Maybe, Gemini, I like it. That's what makes the world go round, baby. I'm going to give you a familiar deck. A familiar oracle. Show me what I need to see. Hi, everybody. Tapping in and out. Good to see you. Yeah, I like the wild unknown. I do too. Please answer you. I'm Natalia, 36. Want to resume a relationship with me, please? Yes or no? I think I love him. I am Rad. If you're still in the house, let me know. I'll give you an answer if you're still in the house. Put your comment down below. I am Rad. All right. Anywho, Gemini. The owl. Very cool. The wise one. Very stealth. Very poised there, Gemini. Wisdom. I like it. Like it. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Hold on. I can find it. How come it's not? Oh, because I'm looking for the owl. That's why. I'll get it together. Hold on. It's here somewhere. Sometimes I open right up to it. All right, the owl. Here we go. All right, check it out. Okay, it's time to pause for thought and catch your breath. From my vantage point, high above the trees, I can see you trying so very hard to be all things possible to all people. And your efforts are commendable, but are they wise? Is all this running about and endless talk the best use of your talents, energy, and time? I think not. You are responsible for a great deal, but you need to be better informed about the matters that fall at your feet. Plan ahead to get yourself properly qualified, sufficiently rested, and in altogether better position to be able to speak with greater authority and experience. Results in work, sports, relationships, and your field of interest will improve once you can own up to what you don't know rather than trying to wing it. Take the steps you need to better educate, prepare, and inform yourself. You can never know everything, but you can employ wisdom at this time to put yourself in the best position to help others and understand what is needed to get the job well done. Side note, read more. Listen to both sides of an argument. Don't be afraid to say no or that you don't know. Help is at hand if you want it. Update your qualifications. Ensure that all your paperwork is in order. Your taxes, your accounts, your licenses, and so on. Listen to your elders. I like that. I'm going to give you a, if I can find it. I thought I had it right there. Oh, it's back here. Okay. I'm going to give you one of my eternal crystal oracles, and you can hold a piece or carry it on your person in the next few weeks as you deal with this sort of energy. Okay, you might want to go down to your nearest metaphysical shop or crystal shop and pick up a piece. They're not real expensive, even in today's, I can't believe this, I knew it. Cinnabar, number 12, business. Something told me this was going to come out. If I could have said it right before, but whatever. Yeah, carry a piece on your person. Okay, this may help you. Do you want a career change? Would you like to start a new hobby or own a business? If you have thought about starting up a business or a hobby, the Cinnabar card indicates that today would be a great day to start. Have confidence in your abilities and put a wish list out to the universe. So whatever you need or want. Spending time creating this list and then imagining how it would feel when those aspects manifest can go a long way to bringing about your hopes and dreams to come in for the future. If you already have a job you love or a successful business, Cinnabar has shown up to let you know that there will be positive new energy and abundance coming. I like it. For you in your career. Ooh, a lot of abundance coming for you in your career. I like it. If that doesn't apply to you, it may be the time for you to become more persuasive and assertive in your career area. Get more organized so that you can focus clearly at the job at hand. If your job situation has changed or you're no longer working, remember that everything happens for a reason. You may think that one door is closing, but other great doors are opening up for you. See, I love it because we had the Wheel of Fortune. Door closed, moving on, bigger and better possibilities, kind of thing. Yeah, you got a lot coming towards you. I like it a lot. After all of this BS. See, we're lighting our light. It's working. These people are freaking out. Yeah, it's being shown out there. People are freaking out thinking that the world's going to hell. Well, the world is hell. You got to find your way out of it and create your own heaven in the now. See? Don't fall for you create it. Get rid of the bad bugs. Keep the good bugs. Nurture your friends and what. If you are completely single, there's a lot of single people out there right now. I'm in my solitude. I'm pretty happy at it. I'm a very happy divorcee, so to say, but I've been divorced for so many years now that it's like I'm just digging it. I'm liking it. There is some sort of shock or surprise coming, or maybe this whole thing is the shock and surprise. You can place that. It is in the past position, so there's that. 9 of spades, excuse me. Rugged health and beauty. The rose indicates beauty. Oh, the rose indicates beauty and rugged health. Maybe that's the thorns. Somebody may not be so good. They may look like they're something they're not. Possibly. There's some sort of surprise or something. Yeah, the fox. You know who to trust and who not to, Gemini. Ace of Hearts. Fill your own cup. Drink deeply. They want to ruin it for you, however. So immediately, don't let them. Jack of Hearts. The book presages the discovery of a mystery. Yeah, you'll be learning something. Oh, isn't that funny? Way back from the beginning. Old books. Yeah. I feel like some of you are going to be coming into some sort of answers to a mystery or something that was, or that's what this is about. Something that, I don't know, I'm feeling Scooby-Doo vibes. So I'm feeling like it could be paranormal. I mean, if we're really talking double energy, we could be talking paranormal easy, you know? Hello. Hi, everyone. I never got an answer back from that person, so I assume they're not still here. So I'm going to give one more card from my grandma, and we're going to close this out. What do you got for us, Grandma? For Gemini. We got messages. Maybe you give messages. Maybe you're expecting a message. Maybe, you know, it could be in a lot of ways. Couple more and we close it out. Wow, 111 on the timer. Make a wish. Right? That's what they say. It can't hurt. I see so many synchronicity numbers that I can't even tell you. It's so many times during the day, every single day, every day of the week, every month. It's like it mind blows me. Apparently, I'm ascending. But it's like so crazy, you know? About a union. I don't know if I'm going to get into that, but I might give you a card. Maybe one more, Grandma, and we'll give him a card. Fortune. Somebody's coming into some money after having a hard time with these little bits and pieces. Yeah, it's about fortune. I'll give you one more of these, and then I'll answer you, hun. Well, gave me two, so that's cool. Somebody's very insecure. Well, a narcissist is, we know that. And they are big babies. They're spoiled, rotten little fucking brats is what they are. On the other hand, it could be talking about someone's child. That's what I got for you there. And then the widow did pop up. Somebody possibly could be grieving. I wasn't going to accept that card, but anywho. All right, Nashi. Nashi, are you still here? Are you still here? Give me a yes or no. If you're not here, I'm going to close it out. Jason, hello. All right, I'm going to take that as a no. So those are your messages, Gemini, for the next couple weeks. There's a lot of stuff to marinate on in here. There's a lot of shit going down on this planet. I want you to know that you're protected. I want you to know that you're strong, you're a warrior, and you can handle it. Right? These energies are buckling down, but so can we. You know? And that's the way it rolls. So, yeah, be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.